answer some questions about this project. The first is, what did you enjoy the most about this intercultural exchange experience? What I enjoyed the most was know my partner from other country, Shara. I think it was a beautiful experience because it allowed me to know more about another culture, not only about Germany, because she is from Italy, but she lived also in Germany, and she has the experience of know more about the both experience lived in Europe, and we as Colombian people have a lot of expectations and beliefs about the people from the person from Europe. So I think it was a beautiful experience to know more about she and know more about the culture, about how is the people here, how the people develop, how is their daily life, the world, how is the differences between here in Colombia and Germany, and I think it's a good experience. The second one is, what was the most interesting thing you learned about your partner's country or culture? I think the most interesting it was that I believe that the people from Germany specifically is cold and very seriously, but really here is a person very warm and very open to talk about her culture, her family, her daily life, and it's an experience that opens your mind in a different way. So it could be change my way of see it, but also she explained us that the majority of the people from Germany are a little cold, but as a is a kind people. So I think it was the most interesting thing that I learned about my partner. Um, the third is, what new skills, language, communication, teamwork, cultural awareness did you develop during this project? Um, I think I developed each one all, but the most it was language, because it requires to improve more the language and the vocabulary to have a better communication with the other person and understand what the other what what want to say. So I think language it was the most, but teamwork also, because I have a partner, and I need to develop some strategies, some activities, and I need to talk with her, and it's necessary to have more communication and work as a team. And the cultural awareness, um, maybe it was strong, the way as we see our culture and the other cultures, to have more conscience, because when you talk more about your culture, to explain some things, and when you know how other people from other countries see you or see your country or has some expectations about us, you can have more conscience about some things. So I think it's important, see always all sides of the or all points of view. And the third, how easy or difficult was it to communicate with your international partner, and why? I think it was not so difficult, but sometimes could be difficult when you talk, because the pronunciation could be different and could be vary between people from Colombia and people from Germany, and it could be so difficult. But I think it was a good experience because it allowed to improve your skills, to develop more your abilities. So I think you can have a more vocabulary to strengthen your language, and I think maybe the pronunciation, sometimes it could be difficult or understand what the person say, but it requires more effort by the person, but it's um, so cool when you begin with the process.
Question number 5. What did you learn about cultural similarities and difference between Colombia and Germany? I learned that Colombia and Germany share important values like education, family, and personal growth, but they experience them in very different ways. The Colombia culture is warm, expressive, and most focused on the relationships, and while German culture tend to be structured, individual, and very efficient. I also noted the similar success and importance of traditional and enjoying and simple things like coffee. And talking to my journal partner helping me understand how the communication styles, daily life and expressions and can be from one culture and to another. Question number 6. How did this project help you improve your English and confidence when speaking on writing? I think this project I helped my improve my English a lot because I had to use the language in real time and real conversation, and my speaking directly with a foreign class made me feel more confident and helped me think faster. I also pushed it to my speak and without fear and made mistake and reading these reflections and the portfolio also strengthened my grammar and my vocabulary, and I can say that I feel more comfortable expressing myself now. Question number 7. What challenge did you face during the exchange and how did you resolve them? One change I faced was a feeling nervous that behind, especially when I didn't understand something right away and something I didn't have the exactly vocabulary to express my ideas. I softly be speaking my parent to repeat, explain and show or give you more examples. And I also tried to explain the I speaking shortly. Another challenge was adaptation to different communication styles, but behind being respectful and one open mind and this conversation easy. Question number 8. How do you experience challenge your perspective about their cultures or you own? The experience challenged my perspective because I showed me that stereotypes are not always true. Before the challenge, I imagined the German had very serious or distance, but my partner was a friendly, more respect and painting and easy to talk to. I also learned to appreciate my own culture more on your spontaneity and they will connect with others person. I understand another culture helps on growth personality and become more open mind and I like more the activity.